Hello, hello, hello. It's the Justin once again, coming back from a very long hiatus. Um, I've been meaning to do some reviews and stuff like that as always, and just been coming up, busy and haven't really got a chance to get some stuff out there to you guys. But what I wanted to come back and talk about was a game series that's very close and very dear to my heart and almost all my friends' heart and wrestling fans out there. WWE 12. Now, I've clocked in a lot of hours on, WWE 13. I've clocked in a lot of hours on WWE 12, which was the game before 13, if you know how to do math. 12 usually does come before 13. And as much as I like WWE 12, there are a lot of things that need to be changed. Now, it's a very good game. As far as presentation goes and graphics, it's probably the best wrestling game in those respects. Community Creations, as always, never disappoints. And it's a pretty fun game all the way around. Got to have some pretty classic moments. I was very happy when I was looking for some more information on the next installment. Usually I do my WWE game information hunt about a good 6 months before the game's actually released. I like to get a leg up on everybody else. And some things that I've found out were pretty groundbreaking. But number one, before I talk about things that are going to actually be in the game, I want to talk about things that we want, what the fans want. Number one, first and foremost, CM Punk on the cover. It needs to happen. CM Punk had arguably the best year in wrestling last year in a very long time. He propelled himself to main event status. Now, he's still in the shadow of Golden Boy, Chain Gang, Doctor of Thugonomics turned happy friend, John Cena. You can't see me. Yes, I can. Who got his proverbial boot to his booty kicked at WrestleMania by no other than The Rock, and the millions witnessed it. So even still, CM Punk and Chris Jericho's match, as good as The Rock and Cena's match was the second best match of the night next to Triple H and Undertaker. So I really do believe that CM Punk deserves to be on the cover. That's just what I think. That's what I know. Fact. Okay, so that's that. Also, what we need to do, we need to clear up some of the bugs. 12 was a very glitchy, very buggy game, and that really, I think, turned a lot of people off because it really didn't let the Predator system shine as brightly as it could have shined. I felt like 12 could have been a true game changer, could have been the 2007 SVR of this generation, but it wasn't. But that being said, it was still good, and I think if they just fix the bugs, it'll be even better. There's also a lot of other things, hit detection, but all that really kind of falls underneath bugs. I think that there also needs to be a greater depth to the actual create arena. I think that we should be able to go up on the stage and do all of that stuff. It really change everything, every little minute detail to really make the experience of creating an arena even more immersive than just a mat and the guardrails and things of that nature. But that's all just, things I want. Also, I want a greater roster. I really didn't care for a lot of the new talent that came out last year. There were a couple of guys that stood out to me, but not a lot. So if they could really just bring in a lot of Oh, wait, what's that? What's that? Okay, yes. Rumor that WWE 13 will be an Attitude Era-based game. This is very big. Both Road Dogg and Billy Gunn, as well as DDP and X-Pac have all been confirmed in the next game. Also, Michael Cole has been replaced by Jerry the King Lawler. What is wrong with me? Jerry the King Lawler. Which means that this rumor could prove to be true. Could it be? Could it be that we finally get an Attitude Era game? And for anyone who says that THQ does not listen to the fans, really don't know THQ. Everything that we have wanted in these last few installments, we have gotten. And I really feel like The Rock coming back, Chris Jericho coming back, with Tough Enough last year, it was a lot of emphasis on Stone Cold, Booker T, and all these guys coming back is really pushing THQ to look to the left and say, hey, why don't we just do an Attitude Era game? And I love it. I cannot wait. I really feel like that the roster of a wrestling game is where the heart of that game lies. I mean, how many horrible games have we played in the past with wrestling games that we've suffered through, but have had excellent rosters? There has been a lot. NWO versus WCW, WWF, Attitude, all those horrible games we play because we love the roster. We love all of the wrestlers. So that being said, and them confirming that it's pretty much going to be an Attitude Era game. There's no official confirmation, but we hear that through the grapevine. I really feel like the presentation needs to feel old school. I want alternate costumes for The Undertaker. I want a greater emphasis on that dirty, gritty, very, finger to the face action that was, the Austin era. I really want that, to really give it that continuity, to really push it into that area, because wrestling today is very clean, very pristine. It gets down dirty every once in a while, but overall it's a big shiny spectacle of lights. And the thing about Attitude Era is that it was a step away from wrestling in a barn or some type of basement. In the Monday Night Wars really pushed everybody to a breaking point in the ring where they were all putting it out on the line, and I want that. I really think that'll be great. I'm hoping that this rumor comes to fruition, as I like to say. I know it's fruition, don't correct me, fruition, fact. So yeah, I'm going to keep you guys posted on some other things coming up down the chute, so alright, keep thinking.